Hi Nitya, uh, this doubt has been posted by you, so this is how I'm solving them. I think it's a tricky question, not difficult, but yes, needs a little bit of practice. So if you're not practiced these kind of questions, I think it might have become a very problematic one. So what we are supposed to do, I'm not getting into the nitty-gritties of it. I'm sure that you would have solved. Point to be noted is that we have to decide exactly 5 tasks out of the 8 into which a condition is given that if T1 and T4 are both selected, what is the minimum number of ways to complete the task. So consider it like this, that we need to select the 5 kind of boxes. These are the 5 tasks that needs to be selected. Now out of this, 2 tasks have been fixed. They are saying that T1 and T4 are always going to be fixed. So now the variation that we can now look at, let's note down the variation that we will have, that we can pick. So if T1 is selected, T3 cannot be, but T2 can be. T4 is already there, so we can go T5, we can go T6, we can go T7, and we can go T8. So if T1 and T4 are fixed, we have to fill these 3 boxes out of these the range that we can say. Now there's one more condition that either T2 or T6 may be selected, but not both. So there is a catch at T6. So if we are selecting T2, we can't select T6, or if we select T6, we can't select T2. So let's keep this for a while. Let's say if we fill this with T2, what are the conditions that we can say? So now we have T5, we have T7, we have T8, and there are 2 boxes. So we can fill it with, let's say, this is my condition. This is my condition 1, which we can fill T5 and T7. I can take T5 and T8, and I can take T7 and T8. These are only 3 possibilities, because the rest of these, or let's say these one, will be exactly the same. Sorry. So let's say the T1, T4, T2, T1, T4, because T1, T4 always have to be selected. So this is my conditions with T2. So there are 3 possibilities that I can solve with. Now let's vary the T6, because as I said, if T2, so I'm putting this in red. So let's say T6. Now T6 is selected, so T2 can't happen. Now we have T5, T7, T8. So again the same possibility. We can pick T7, uh, sorry, T6, T5, T8. We can say T6, T5. Should have was T7, T8. Okay, T6 is there. T5, T7, then T8, and then we drop T5, so it will become T6, T7, T8. So there are 3 possibilities, because again T1, T4 needs to be always there. Now all you needed to do was look at the possibilities that 6 will happen. So I hope you have understood this question. Interesting question. Keep pushing your doubts, keep pushing yourself, keep posting your doubts in the Telegram group, and whenever I can solve, can find time to try to solve it. Thank you for watching. Waiting for your next doubt.